Michael freaking sucks. We're just okay with that? Riverdale. Hey guys. So today I'm going to be watching a bunch of popular Netflix shows and rating them. So we're only going to be watching the first episode, so the pilot episode. So I've never actually watched any of these before. So I thought it would be fun to do and just kind of give you guys my first impression. Should you watch it this summer? Should you not? Because I've had Netflix for a really long time and I don't really use it that much except to watch like Mulan or like just some random like old movie. Keep in mind that these are just my opinions. If you guys like it, like these shows and I don't, no offense to you, and if I like the shows but you don't, then that's totally fine. These are just like my first impressions and whatnot. And obviously because I'm only watching the first episode, I'm not gonna really like understand the whole thing. Side note, I'm wearing this sweater because I feel like that's kind of like this stereotypical thing you do, like, I'm watching Netflix all night, haha. You get the point? But it's summer and I'm like probably gonna overheat, so I might have to change mid-video. Anyways, that's enough talking. Let's go watch some Netflix. So we're starting with The Office, and like before I even watch this, I'm just gonna say I don't think I'm gonna like this show, but I wanted to throw it in there because I feel like The Office is just like that kind of like basic show that you think of when you think of Netflix. I just feel like my humor is kind of different, but we're gonna try it out anyway. Y'all, I got so freaking fancied up to record this. Look at me go. I was wearing a hoodie and now I'm all like dressed up. Anywho, we're on the camcorder by the way because I have my notes on my phone. I took like notes while I was watching. First up on the list, the set list, we have The Office. I think like the inner VSCO girl in me kind of like jumped out because I liked this a lot more than I thought I would. Like I really did not think I was gonna like this, but it wasn't bad. Like it was not bad. I do not like Michael. Michael freaking sucks. I think most people don't like Michael, but like
he's so annoying.
He's like just mean and he's not really funny. Sometimes he's funny, but like if you make 10 jokes and only 2 of them land, you might as well not be making jokes. Also, I don't like the guy with the glasses. In the first episode, he was kind of annoying. I don't really have anything against him. He's just kind of annoying. I don't even know his name. He's irrelevant. However, I do like Jim. Jim is like the main reason I would watch The Office. And also, I think most people like Jim and Pam. For me though, I only really like Jim. Pam, I kind of just feel bad for. Like she's such a sad person. She deserves better. Let's just say that. Minor spoilers. I think everybody knows this because I haven't watched this before and I know this, but I think Jim and Pam end up together. So she does get better. So the humor, like the actual show, the humor is like kind of weird, but like it's pretty entertaining. I just want to say, why are there cameras in The Office? I don't get it. Cause like they look at the cameras and they're like, come here, like, or they're like talking to it. They never explain why there's cameras there. I'm really confused. I don't get it. I think I might have just missed that part, but I don't get it. But overall, I would maybe watch it again, probably only if I ran out of stuff to watch though. And after this, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So I gave it a 7 out of 10. Friends, I love this show. Like, the whole aesthetic of it, I love it. It is so cute. I love it. Low-key, I don't really like Rachel that much. I think it's just like in the beginning, she's kind of getting used to stuff because like, she's like big city girl, like I'm rich, you know? And like now she's just trying to get a job and whatnot. So I'll give her some credit because like, I don't think she's a bad person. It's just like, kind of like, she's okay. I love Phoebe. She is so sweet. She's just like a little bean. She's great. They use laugh tracks a lot. A lot. Like, you know how in Big Time Rush, they use like weird effects and stuff? Like, they had like weird sounds and effects. It's like that, but every single effect is a laugh track. But like, I don't really care that much. More questions. If they drifted apart and Rachel didn't know any of them, or like she only knew 2 of them, how did they all suddenly become BFFs? Monica, literally was not invited to her wedding. Literally like a stranger, not really a stranger. Okay, like she's in her house. That's where I'm going with this. She just let her into her house after like losing contact with her, but I definitely will watch it again. I really liked it. For me, it was more funny than The Office. I feel like the humor is kind of different and I like this one better. And I gave it a 9 out of 10. Third one is Fuller House. I didn't recognize any of the characters because I never watched Full House. I only watched like a few episodes. I kind of did, but like kind of didn't. They all stared into the camera, like just, and it made me so uncomfortable. Like, I didn't like that. That was weird. Like, it was a fourth wall break, but it was like a creepy fourth wall break. Sometimes they showed comparisons of Full and Fuller House, and I thought that was really cool. But I don't think it's going to be like a long-term thing in the series because I'm pretty sure they were only guest starring and then now the main focus is just going to Kimmy. I only remember Kimmy's name. And those two other girls and their children. Okay, so I wouldn't really want to watch it again. I would much rather just watch the original Full House because since I never really watched that, everything would still be new to me. So yeah, I probably won't watch this again. And I gave it a 7.5 out of 10, but I think I would have liked it more if I watched Full House. So if you watched Full House, then you probably would like it more than I did. The Umbrella Academy. Straight up, like, one of my favorites out of all of these, or like, just straight up my favorite out of all of these. Let me just say, the beginning was so weird. Like, if you guys have never watched The Umbrella Academy, 40-something women around the world gave birth even though they weren't pregnant when they woke up that day. And then they gave birth to like these magical children. The intro was just weird. I didn't like it. And also like the very, very beginning, it made me feel like I was watching the wrong show. I think I'm like shaking my tripod. Yeah, sorry. It never really explains why these like women just randomly gave birth. This was a comic before though, so maybe it explained it then, but I don't know. Also, there's only 7 that the guy got. First of all, that's weird. He just went around collecting children. I'm assuming he knew that they were gonna be magical, but I don't know how he knew. I'm really confused, honestly. So I'm gonna back up a little. But I wanna know what happened to like the other 30-something children? Are there just 30 children running around the earth freaking shooting like laser beams out of their hands and we're just okay with that? Maybe they become super villains. Side note, I would love to see a show with just the Umbrella Academy growing up. I think that would be really like just fun. It would be like kind of more lighthearted and just like them fighting crime, you know, whatnot. It was the first one that had like an actual plot to it. So I really like that because slice of life is kind of like my favorite genre, but I feel like I watch a lot of it. So like when I watched a show that had an actual plot, I thought it was really interesting and very entertaining. Definitely 1000% will watch again. I only gave it a 9.5. I feel like it just left me with too many questions. Maybe if you read the comics you would know the answers, but I did not. And I feel like if they're gonna make it a show, they need to explain it. And the intro, it was weird, okay? It was just really weird. I'm sorry. I can't. So, fourth one, On My Block. So, honestly, I don't really know what to say. I think it was a good show, or like a good pilot episode. I think that the first episode was kind of just like exposition or like beginning to introduce the characters and the like setting, and I think they're gonna get to the plot, so I think I would definitely watch it again, kind of see where this goes, because I think the plot is like they're trying to save their friend Caesar. I gave it an 8 out of 10. It was entertaining. 8 out of 10 will watch again. Okay, so I feel like I didn't talk about On My Block enough. And I think part of that is because I was eating dinner instead of taking notes, and we're just not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the characters. So, Monse, she's the main character, I think. There's like 4 main characters, but I think she's like the main character, but I might be wrong. I really like her. I feel like she has like this like fire in her, and I'm just like, yeah, get that, you know? Ruby and Caesar, honestly, I don't really know what to say about them. Again, the pilot episode, I feel like I just didn't get to like learn too much about them, so I really want to just keep watching, trying to like find out more about them. Jamal, again, don't really know what to say about him. It feels like that Disney classic, even though this is Netflix, where it's like,
Dad, Football's your game, not mine.
You know, that thing. Jasmine, she was not really important in the pilot episode, like, in my opinion. The four main characters don't like her, which is, like, kind of sad, because I like her. Also, Rhodey Hawk comes in at some point. I've seen her in, like, clips of On the Block. She was not in the first episode at all. So I want to know how she comes into this show. To me, Roni seems older than all of, like, the characters. But, so I just want to find out, like, what happens with her. But yeah, that's peace. The last one. Riverdale. Okay, so going into this, I was not very excited. Everything I've heard about Riverdale just was weird. It was like the only thing I remember about Riverdale, because I've never really, like, watched it before. I've never really, like, looked up anything about it before. The only thing I know, or, like, the only scene I know, was that one scene where Cole Sprouse is like, I don't want to be normal. Have you ever seen me with this weird hat? It's not normal. I'm, like, quirky or whatever. I can't remember how it goes, but it's like, you know what, like, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? Y'all have seen it too. It's not anything what I expected. I thought it was just, like, a really dramatic high school show. But there's, like, this whole, like, murder mystery thing going on. Apparently, Veronica is, like, the good guy of the show, and then Cheryl's the bad guy. I could tell that Cheryl was the bad guy, but Veronica honestly looks like the bad guy. I always thought she was gonna be, like, the bully, and she's gonna, like, Cheryl's sidekick or something. This is definitely not something I typically watch, but, like, not gonna lie, I kind of liked it. I might watch again. Probably will go watch the other shows first, and then I would come back to watch this one. I gave this a 7.5 out of 10. I wasn't really sure where to put it. The Office and Riverdale, two completely separate things. So I wasn't really sure how to, like, rate it, cause, like, do I like it better than The Office? I don't really know. So 7.5. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Honestly, this was a lot of fun. I liked kind of, like, watching all these, like, random shows and being like, but let me know if you guys like these kind of, like, sit down talk videos. I used to do a lot of these, and then I don't really know what happened, but I just stopped doing a lot of sit down videos. So yeah, if you guys like these sit down videos, let me know. This was a lot of fun. I already said that. I'm just gonna exit out now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, like, subscribe to commit a star subscriber, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hey guys, I need to close my door, hold on. Two of my most recent videos are just gonna be me sitting on my couch. That's kind of sad. Jim is, like, the only reason I would ever watch this show again. That was a little harsh, okay. It was kind of like taste testing Netflix shows. Guys, someone please compliment my hair. Look at that. Look, I did that. I should do another short hairstyle video, because, like, the other one was not that good. But, like, look at